So we're here with just the panel, just the four amigos, the regular guys. And today we're talking about our top 10 Nickelodeon movies. These are only the theatrically released Nickelodeon movies. So this list is pretty interesting. There's 27 movies on it. There might be some movies toward the bottom of all of our lists that get left off. This could get kind of heated. I'm not going to lie.
I took a line of cocaine and watched every single Nickelodeon movie right before we recorded.
No, you did not.
Well, as long as you don't start vaping.
You sound like a film student.
I don't know a single film student that would snort a line of cocaine and watch Nickelodeon movies.
I know some recording arts students that would do that, though.
Yeah. All right. So let's start it off. Josh, what are you locking?
I'm going to go with the Jimmy Neutron movie.
Nice.
Epic.
And I'm going to lock Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events.
Oh my god, you did it.
Really?
Yeah, I did do it. I know how almost everybody feels about this movie, but I enjoyed this as a kid, so sure, it can be in top 10.
Yikes. Okay, Alden, what are you locking here?
Barnyard.
It's a solid lock.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting. It's in my top 10. I didn't think it'd make our top 10, but okay.
Oh, I definitely was expecting Barnyard to make our top 10. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I knew this would be up here.
Yeah, I'm locking Good Burger.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't want a fucking clown take to like decimate my feelings for this movie, and I'll have a lot less anxiety moving forward if I just lock Good Burger.
Nate doesn't want Count Olaf to destroy Good Burger by accident.
Number 10 of the locks, is there any that we feel belong at the number 10 spot, or should we take turns nominating what our number 10s are?
Well, I will nominate Series of Unfortunate Events.
No.
Okay.
Well, is there something you'd rather have in its place, Jory?
I'm pretty sure every Nickelodeon movie I've seen is on here. I think there might be a couple that I left off because I genuinely just don't like them. But my number 10 was Hotel for Dogs because I needed to finish the list. That's where I'm at. I feel like Hotel for Dogs, for me, thinking about that movie existing is really funny.
I think if we're between those two movies, I very much would rather have Series of Unfortunate Events be number 10 than have Hotel for Dogs on this list at all.
Does anybody else have a number 10 that they would rather have, or is it between these?
I think it's between those.
My number 10 is Snow Day, which I was kind of pretending to overhype to you guys. I don't think Snow Day is a great movie, but I think it's a very unique.
Someone threw out Hotel for Dogs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, get that out of here. I'll go with Snow Day.
All right, Snow Day, number 10.
My 10 was Rango.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Excuse me?
This isn't me saying it's bad.
I think it is you saying it's bad.
For nostalgia reasons, it's below everything else. But it had to be in my top 10.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think it's aged like a fine wine.
Yes.
Makes you thirsty.
I guess Rango's like a tequila, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes you thirsty.
Rango's definitely a tequila. We're going to run out of spots on this list. I just think it's kind of inevitable, especially if people have Turtles movies and shit on here. My number 9, I had the first Rugrats movie.
Ooh.
Don't know if anyone else was thinking having that first Rugrats movie on the list.
No.
I think it's a fine movie, and I think it added a lot to the TV show as it was airing. The introduction of Dill, you got to see Tommy kind of progress, which is weird because why would a baby need to be more mature? But you have this baby having to deal with, I think it's kind of like a Jump the Shark where they're out in the woods and there's a train of monkeys and stuff.
Yeah, when Tommy almost feeds Dill to monkeys as a newborn.
It's pretty cool. It's it's wildly dark, but I like it.
Say maybe a Jump the Shark, but it's one of my favorite scenes of any of these movies on the list is when the Tommy and Dill arc. I guess we'll get there when we get there because it is in my top 10.
I agree with its placement here. This is going to be number 8, right?
Yeah.
This movie always in my memory kind of gets a little put down just because I so much more prefer the sequel, but we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, I think this is a cool place for it.
So I think Barnyard should go here. That was my number 8.
Whoa. Back off.
I have Barnyard a little bit higher, not a ton.
I also have it a tiny bit higher.
I have The Adventures of Tintin here at number 8. I think that would be a fine place for it.
That's my number 7, so it's not far off.
Okay. It's far off for me, but I'm not upset at that.
That sounds good. It doesn't really feel the brand of Nickelodeon movies, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of just seems like this is also a Nickelodeon movie for some reason.
I was about to say, so Jory, all the movies moving forward are better than Lincoln, you're saying?
Yes.
That's kind of how I feel. I feel like we kind of maybe a little bit gave Tintin too much love in that Spielberg bracket, and I don't really want to do that again. I respect that. Adventures of Tintin, number 8.
That's fine.
Reading the room, it sounds like I'm the only one that has the Rugrats movie in this top 10, and I don't want to see it totally off the list, so I'd be fine with it going at a lower place.
I have both sequels in my list.
Wait, you have the Rugrats Go Wild in your list?
Yeah, I loved that one when I was young.
I did too. I saw it in theaters with the scratch
Yeah,
and
I had the
sniff
scratch
and
and sniff,
everything.
yes.
But it's still a terrible movie.
Yeah, I agree. Bruce Willis's Spike.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
It's my number 9.
No, I was about to say to Josh that I wouldn't be completely opposed to him nominating Barnyard here like he wanted.
Barnyard's my number 7. I'd be down for it here.
Barnyard's already gone farther than I thought.
Can we go one higher, please? At least.
Can we get much higher?
Alden, is there another movie you would like to nominate that is in Barnyard or either Rugrats movie?
This is risky, but I'm gonna say Nacho Libre.
No.
I have Nacho Libre a little bit higher. I think it should probably go over Barnyard.
I definitely don't want to see Barnyard go higher than the Jimmy Neutron movie.
I don't know about you guys moving forward, but I don't see a big place for Nacho Libre.
What? No, get the hell out of here. I thought you were going to see a big place for the Rugrats movie. There's a Rugrats movie on this list
That is much better.
that I think has potential to be in top 5.
Yeah, I agree.
Barnyard did as much for Nickelodeon as Jimmy Neutron did.
Big time.
I think less.
Neither compared to some of the other movies. So I can see it being lower, but Barnyard is super high in my list, and I can't see it go 7.
I don't think this is the place to talk about Jimmy Neutron.
Here, I think it sounds like this place is more between, what was it, the Rugrats movie and Barnyard?
Yeah, I just don't know if we have room for multiple Rugrats movies. Like, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, I think 2 max.
Like, Josh, where's the Rugrats on your list? The first movie.
It is my number 4.
Oh, wow.
It's my number 9, so I guess I don't want to like take away someone's 4 on this list.
I also like Rugrats Go to Paris. It's a little lower on me just because the Rugrats movie to me is what I think of when I think of Rugrats. I think of that dinosaur car thing because I had it as a toy as a kid. You brought up introducing Dill. I think it's a really good brother arc that I found relatability with it even as a kid because I had a younger sibling. The Rugrats movie actually holds a special place in my heart when it comes to my childhood and learning how to be a pretty solid big brother. I would say.
Agree, and I wanted it to be on this list. Maybe Snow Day shouldn't have been, but I think Rugrats should be here at number 7.
I'm fine with that. But number 6, this is where Barnyard has to go.
Fine.
I agree.
I'll compromise.
There's no way this movie could be in the top 5 Nickelodeon movies of all time.
I literally don't know what you're talking about, but sure. It is my number 2.
Alden, tell me why Barnyard is better than Rugrats Go to Paris.
Because he won't back down.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
So personally, I've got 6 movies left and 5 spots to put them in, which means one of these movies on here isn't making the cut.
Yeah, same. That was a good lock, Alden, because you really put me in a predicament right now.
It means we also still have to place Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, Good Burger, and at least 4 others that are on my list. The only one that has been mentioned so far is Nacho Libre and Rango.
Jimmy Neutron at number 5. That's where it is in my personal list.
Yeah, that's okay with me.
I have it a bit higher for its influence alone. I mean, it springboarded the second most successful show on Nickelodeon through our childhood, the mid-aughts.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot to really appreciate in Jimmy Neutron that I mean, just as a kid seeing a movie where all these kids like run away from their planet on like the theme park attractions, that was pretty badass.
Huh. Yeah, that was pretty badass. Wait a second. What are we talking about? My internet cut out for like a minute.
Oh, they're trying to place Jimmy Neutron here at number 5, and I was making a case for
I
it.
think that's good. Jimmy Neutron is actually number 7, it appears on my list.
When I think Nickelodeon, I think Jimmy Neutron before I think SpongeBob, which I know is odd.
Yeah, that's incredibly odd.
All right, well, Jimmy Neutron here at number 5. I don't care about it that much. I guess I have it the highest on my list.
Appears so.
Is Rango gonna be on this list, my dudes?
Yes.
On my list, the movies that are left are Rugrats Go to Paris, Rango, SpongeBob Movie, and Good Burger.
We're at top 4, right?
Yeah, we've got 4 spots left.
Yeah, I'm in the same spot as Nate here.
Good Burger is a lock, so I'm down to throw it in right now.
I am not either.
I am not down to throw Good Burger in at number 4 yet.
I think it might be time for Nacho Libre to take a seat.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Nacho Libre was my number 6. I was thinking it was getting omitted at this point.
The choreography for Nacho Libre when they actually get to the wrestling matches is horrible. It is some of the worst wrestling choreography I've ever seen on a feature film. It's embarrassing.
It's a children's movie. Most kids don't care about that.
Yeah, I definitely didn't care.
Okay, but I'm judging these things by a film, and Rango is just a much better, like, beat for beat, like, film.
I laugh a lot more at Nacho Libre.
I don't think Jack Black's that funny in this. He has had much better performances in other movies. One of them's got to go.
I think it should have been Snow Day.
Yeah, I also think it should have been Snow Day.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Oh no.
Welcome.
Number 10, we've got Series of Unfortunate Events. Number 9, The Adventures of Tintin. Number 8, Rugrats the Movie. Number 7, Barnyard. Number 6, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Nacho Libre can be number 5. Top 5 Nickelodeon movies, that's so fine with me.
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I still think that's a bizarre criticism. The wrestling choreography and Nacho Libre suck.
That was my biggest take of it, and I knew I was going to make fun of it for it, so let's just move on.
So we're moving into the top 4 here. At number 4 for me is Rango. I could also see Rugrats in Paris here, personally.
I'd rather have Rugrats in Paris above Rango.
Yeah, I have Rugrats in Paris the highest out of any of us here, and I think it's okay for number 4. I really like what Rugrats in Paris is going for. Like, they go to Europe, and Chucky's dad is sad because Chucky's mom is dead, and then he finds like another like woman, so Chucky gets a new mommy, and he also gets like a new baby sister, which is really wholesome. Then they also fight like the evil stepmother and like 2 like mechs, which I think is pretty fun. I think Rugrats in Paris is a really fun movie, and I think it's better than the original.
Yeah, I think it's a really solid film. I personally wouldn't mind it going higher than Rango because of how close to that Nickelodeon brand that it is. And I kind of think Rango is one of those movies like Tintin that just feels completely out of left field on a list like this.
Rugrats movies and show carried Nickelodeon in the late 90s, early 2000s.
I guess that's kind of when SpongeBob was coming up though,
I was
too,
about to say, but the early seasons of SpongeBob was like the best of the show.
Yes. And those were out in 99.
They're both solid movies. I would probably rather rewatch Rango because I don't know how well Rugrats in Paris really would like hold up.
It holds up fucking great, mate.
I bet you it's good. I just when Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baha Men starts playing, I'm probably gonna like check out a little. I'm sorry, Jory.
You mean when Who Let the Dogs Out starts playing and I stand up and start clapping in my living room? I'm pretty sure my latest rewatch of that movie was like a few months ago. It might have been like right before COVID started, and it does hold up pretty well.
So you're telling me Rugrats Go to Paris caused the coronavirus in the United States?
How do we feel here? What are we voting for? I'm voting for Rugrats in Paris here at number 4.
I'm putting Rango here.
I'm gonna put Rugrats Go to Paris here.
So we don't have a tie. I'll go with Rugrats in Paris at number 4.
Oof.
But I am completely fine with Rango at number 3.
Rango at number 3.
All right, Rango is number 3, which means the last 2 movies
Yeah, it's gonna be a debate.
are Good Burger and SpongeBob SquarePants the movie.
Oof.
So, Alden, why is SpongeBob SquarePants the movie going at number 2?
Have You seen the movie? It's not going at number 2.
I'm sorry to break it to you.
I think it's a little closer than you're making it sound there. I also love the SpongeBob movie and have it at number 1, but I wouldn't be that arrogant about it.
No, I'm not saying it's not close. I'm just saying it is better.
What if I told you that almost all of the humor from the SpongeBob SquarePants movie comes from the Good Burger? And the fact that they drive the Krabby Patty mobile in Good Burger, which came out 3 years before the show of SpongeBob, sit the fuck down. Good Burger is taking this, Alden.
You don't need a license to drive a sandwich.
That exact line is also in Good Burger.
I definitely see the parallels. I can watch the SpongeBob movie every day for the rest of my life, and I could only watch Good Burger for maybe a week before getting tired of it.
See, that's how I feel, but the opposite. Good Burger to me is the only movie on this list where I feel like no matter what age I am, I will get entertainment out of it. As much as I like the SpongeBob movie, I know at some point it's just going to be a thing that I liked when I was younger. Hate to break it to you, but I'm sure that's going to happen.
I completely disagree, Josh.
Because if you're taking a comedy sketch and stretching that out into a feature-length movie, how are you really going to set up an interesting world and have good characters and all that things? Like, most comedy sketches turned movies do really, really bad. And Good Burger thrives so much because it takes that one concept and flushes it out. You've got everything to like a rival burger chain. You've got a reason why Kenan Thompson's character's working at the Good Burger establishment because he crashed into his teacher's car. Like, there's all these like good bits and character things that lead to the premise.
Holy shit, he really is just SpongeBob. Crashing the teacher's car, like...
He's literally just SpongeBob. He's annoying, he's flamboyant, he's obnoxious, but at the end of the day, he's like a really good person. And it's really, really odd to me that like Good Burger is kind of seen as like this cult classic, whereas SpongeBob SquarePants, the movie, is like a beloved childhood favorite for like an entire generation.
I think that a little bit of the reason behind that is because of the age group that we're in. Well, I mean, my preference for the SpongeBob movie over Good Burger is the relationship that I had with it. I saw that movie when it was in theaters 2 or 3 times, like when I was in the prime demographic to be watching the SpongeBob movie. I think it's kind of just a benefit that animation has over like a live action sitcom like this. They're a little bit limited by things like budget and what's actually possible, but the SpongeBob movie is able to just like go off with ideas like the county line. They get into like a bar fight.
Can't you say that about everything?
Yeah, you can, but I think that SpongeBob the movie actually does go places that Good Burger just could not.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but does SpongeBob have a Shaquille O'Neal cameo in it, or a Carmen Electra cameo in it, or a George Clinton cameo in it?
No.
Yeah, we've got one Hasselhoff cameo, and it's not even good.
The SpongeBob movie is like, it has like iconic moments that we remember from we were kids, like you talked about the Hasselhoff thing. It's a fun meme, but that doesn't make it a better movie.
I mean, what's the deal here? Because I still think the SpongeBob movie is funny.
I don't think it's as funny as I thought when I was like 5. The SpongeBob movie is aged fine for a kids animated movie. It's pretty great. It doesn't have that same tone that I think the first couple seasons have, where I think the first couple seasons you could show anybody, no matter what age, they're going to get a laugh out of it. I think the SpongeBob movie is a great conclusion to the show, but you could tell things were altered just a little bit to get that theatrical G-rated release.
I don't know if I agree with that one there, Josh.
What's the adult jokes?
What's the tone down from the show?
What's the low-key adult humor?
The adult jokes in SpongeBob SquarePants the movie are when he's going to the Goofy Goober bar and getting shit-faced drunk. There's still definitely some low-key adult humor in both. I think a better argument to be making is the legacy of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, unfortunately, is superseded by the fact that there's still like 8 seasons of the show that are just not as good after. Personally, I don't think that the SpongeBob SquarePants, the first movie, is ever going to be notable in the history of SpongeBob ever again, because they're going to keep making SpongeBob. They're going to keep making shows, spin-off shows, more movies. There's already another one on the way.
Here's what I have to say about that too. Like, you can say like, oh, well, like SpongeBob as a brand like went down the shitter after this movie, and it's unfortunate what happened happen to SpongeBob as a brand, but I'm not sure how prevalent that argument is to the movie itself.
That's fair. I think it's better than saying it has no adult themes.
All right, what side are you on, Nate? Because it looks like the SpongeBob movie's winning this.
It's not going to, because Good Burger is better in every conceivable way. I know Jory was briefly saying that like the animation let the story go further for the SpongeBob movie. The fact that they had a choreographed dance number in a psych ward led by Linda Cardellini is fucking hilarious.
I personally prefer the parody finale of the SpongeBob movie.
I don't exactly want to measure dicks anymore. I just want to put it on like an anecdotal standpoint. All I'm going to say is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie is the very first time I ever cried in a movie theater at 5 years old.
Dude, I still get upset. Like, it's not nearly
I don't know
how
about
I felt
that.
when I was young, but it still upsets me every time I watch this movie.
So can we do something about this tie?
Yeah, we can put Good Burger at number 2.
Are you swapping sides?
I mean, he's just trying to end the argument because we're in gridlock.
That if we're at the point of discussing SpongeBob's like impact and legacy, I personally think it's tarnished, but you guys seem to think it's the pinnacle. So I don't want to be the guy that's saying the thing that I like that's older than everything else on this list is the pinnacle. I don't want to be the boomer, so to say.
It's over.
That's old school.
Yeah? No school like the old school.
Number 10, Snow Day. Number 9, The Rugrats. Number 8, The Adventures of Tintin. Number 7, Barnyard. Number 6, Nacho Libre. Number 5, Rugrats in Paris. Number 4, Rango. Number 3, SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. Number 2, Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. And number 1, Good Burger.
Number 10, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Number 9, Sponge Out of Water, whatever the fuck it's called. Number 8, Barnyard. Number 7, Adventures of Tintin. Number 6, Rugrats Go to Paris. Number 5, Jimmy Neutron. Number 4, The Rugrats movie. Number 3, Rango. Number 2, The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. And number 1, Good Burger.
My number 10 is Hotel for Dogs. My number 9 is Hey Arnold, the movie. Number 7, I have A Series of Unfortunate Events. Number 6, Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. Number 5, Barnyard. Number 4, Rango. Number 3, Nacho Libre. Number 2, Good Burger. And number, I don't know how to count, Rugrats in Paris. And number 1, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
My number 10 is Rango. My number 9 is Rugrats Go Wild. Number 8 is Nacho Libre. Number 7 is Good Burger. Number 6 is Jimmy Neutron. Number 5 is Rugrats in Paris. Number 4 is Sponge Out of Water. Number 3 is Tintin. Number 2 is Barnyard. And number 1 is the SpongeBob movie.
Our top 10 Nickelodeon list is number 10, The Series of Unfortunate Events. Number 9, The Adventures of Tintin. Number 8, Rugrats the movie. Number 7, Barnyard. Number 6, Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. Number 5, Nacho Libre. Number 4, Rugrats in Paris. Number 3, Rango. Number 2, Good Burger. And number 1, SpongeBob SquarePants the movie.
Yay.
Thank you for watching today's episode of Duel of the Takes. If you like our YouTube videos, you'll love our podcast. Check it out. Available anywhere you listen to podcasts. Also, you want in on the discussion? Check out our brand new Discord with hot takes, memes, voice channels, and gaming moments. Check us out on Instagram as well at Duel of the Takes. We have daily memes, interactive stories, and more. Currently, nearly 60% of our views come from people who aren't subscribed. So if you haven't, please subscribe.